The guiding philosophy of the Agnel Ashram fathers have always been to educate and provide our nation with citizens that can contribute to the society. So whether it's through technical education, whether it is through entrepreneurship development, or through our schooling, we have always been doing that, and that's been our vision and philosophy. So, when we are talking about providing technical education, it is very important that our students, our children are always in the forefront of technology. So there is a constant need of interacting with industry experts, interacting with subject experts, for which the seminar halls, which by the way is one of the most used space within our campus, is always being used. And if we are getting an expert on that topic in a hall, and if that expert is unable to communicate with the children because of acoustic reason, then it's a shame and it's a failure. Therefore, acoustics is very important, both in seminar halls as well as in classrooms, because the same applies in classrooms as well. So, while designing the seminar hall, we did not pay much attention to the acoustic treatment. We felt that a basic structure, a wall and a platform, and investing in good sound system would address that. Unfortunately, we found that there was a lot of echo, and when the speaker speaks, the people in the front could hear, but the people in the back, they could hear but they couldn't understand. So there was a lot of loss of communication. So it was really not that effective as one would like to have when you conduct such seminars in an institution.
First there was glass. Well, actually, first there was sand, as natural as it comes. We discovered it had the most amazing properties when turned into glass wall.
Reverberation time is what we are looking as the key parameter of treating or assessing this space. So, and the next thing that I'm looking at is STIPA, Speech Transmission Index for public address systems. So these are the two parameters that we are specifically focusing upon.
So I must say that we, because the situation was not really ideal, we did make the investment that was required in order to fix the so-called problem that we had in the seminar hall. And fortunately, we saw the change right from day one.
First there was glass. Well, actually, first there was sand, as natural as it comes. We discovered it had the most amazing properties when turned into glass wall.
So when we had a speaker standing in front of the seminar hall talking about a subject, the people right at the back could hear it with the same clarity that the person in the front bench would hear.
The only areas where we could touch upon here was the back wall and the ceiling area. So the first order of reflections is mainly the ceiling and the walls over here. So what we did is we had Class A absorptive systems. Over here we have taken the Advantage E product from Ecophon, and we looked into the graphs of each of these products that were used. So it was very easier to understand what frequency bands are we treating. And when we assessed the space, we were very clear that in 63, 125 and 250 Hertz, we are crossing 3.5 to 4 seconds, which is really high and not ideal for listening space, which causes more stress onto the listener as well as the speaker.
So one of the things that we have learned from this, because for us it was just trying out with one seminar hall, is the importance of acoustics specifically for an education institution, because we are here providing there's interaction between the student and the teacher, and if that interaction involves communication, and if communication is lost because of acoustics, then it's a pity. So I really urge all the education institutions to look at this in a very serious way, because I think an investment in this would definitely improve the quality of understanding and communication that happens between the student and the teacher.
First there was glass. Well, actually, first there was sand, as natural as it comes. First there was glass. Well, actually, first there was sand, as natural as it comes.